Yo, what's good with y'all? So today we got another unboxing of the Kobe's. Now, if you watched my other video of the Phillies, go ahead check that out. But if you haven't, I'm just letting you guys know that they decided to drop all three Kobe's on what today is considered Mamba Day. Now, I really don't know why they called it Mamba Day because I thought we already had 8/24 as Mamba Day, but it's just Kobe's anniversary of his last game against Utah where he dropped 60 points, and they decided to drop all three of his quote-unquote most iconic Kobe shoes, which is definitely up for debate. You guys can let me know what you think is one of the most iconic Kobe shoes in the comment section below. But today we have the Venice Beach, and me personally, I really enjoyed how the way that they released this. Now, I'm not too fond of them dropping all three on the same day, but I do like how they kind of separated with like the different types of like limits. So when I mean by that is that the Italian camo was the most limited, and then we go to Philly, and then what I have right here in this box, the Venice Beaches, which were the most common. Now, the reason I say that I like this is because it showed a lot of people who were really fans, who were really supporting Kobe, and who was really doing it for the hype and things of that nature. Now, when I got these from Shoe Palace, and when I went, I got them at open. I had already won my raffle, but they were open slots, so not even everybody even put enough raffles to even fill the raffle position. So they had open pairs. You could literally go into the store when they open and do it as a first come first serve release, and there was maybe like 5 people who did this, so you could probably even went all the way to the afternoon and still got a pair of Kobe's. Now, I really like this because again, it really weeds out the bandwagon, the hype, and things of that nature. So if you don't like Kobe, it really shows, because this one, it was a lot of pairs. It was around 190,000 on sneakers, and so I can only imagine that's around maybe like 300,000 allocated worldwide, and that's kind of similar to a Jordan 4 release, which is fairly easy to get if you know what you're doing, right? And so for the people who always complain about, oh, Kobe's are just virtually impossible to get, well, if you truly want Kobe's, here they have a common Kobe that you can go ahead and get if you just put in some minimal groundwork, and then you have the more limited colorways like the Phillies and the Italian camos where it's up for grabs and it's really luck. And so I really do like that, especially with how they've been doing the other Kobe's. They've kind of just been monetizing over his death. But if you're gonna say, hey, he has this anniversary, let's just go ahead and drop some shoes that that already came out before, right? And so I think that's a way better way of releasing these Kobe's, instead of just doing the whole Mamba Cita thing, putting GG's numbers on the back and calling it a day, right? Just to grab people in. I really don't like that. But you guys can let me know how y'all feel about that whole concept. But without further ado, we're gonna get straight into this unboxing. Now, it is just the standard Kobe box. Again, these already came out, so I don't see them changing the box anytime soon, nor do I really see them changing the box on any type of Kobe's, right? Now, it's just the standard Mamba logo in the middle with like kind of like the snakeskin surrounding the whole thing. So next we're gonna go into ingredients. It says Kobe 8 Protro. Colorway is Stadium Gray / Metallic Silver. It's a size 13. Color code is FQ3548-001. Now, I actually do have, this is my last pair. I actually got a handful of them. So if you are interested in buying, you can always check out my Instagram. It's at @forthetoe with the underscore. Go check that out as well. But yeah, man, these were widely available. Here they are. Now, as you can see, I do have my flash for my camera, so you can do see the reflective parts on it. But originally, these came out in 2013, and a lot of people really didn't know that these were all past releases. I actually visually remember seeing these in Foot Locker, and I wouldn't, like, yes, they sat, but back in 2013, that wasn't really like even a term really. We could literally go in Foot Locker and have options of great shoes. Reselling wasn't really at peak or anything like that. So I definitely remember these. Now, again, a lot of people, they didn't really like these. Well, now they didn't really like these. Even though they were widely available back then, they were still widely available now. Like, even at the Foot Lockers, they had extra pairs. You could easily win like 5 to 10 pairs on your reservations at Foot Locker. So I think that's why a lot of people didn't really gravitate towards these, because let me post a Kobe on my Instagram, any other Kobe, but my DMs are flooded. They actually hit me up when the pictures are first posted. These, bro, no one was really interested, but a lot of people, they've been hitting me for those Phillies, and they've been hitting me for the Italian camo. So me personally, I think this is the worst out of the bunch. I just feel like it didn't really age well with today's, but I think a lot of the hoopers still got them just because all the hoopers love the colorful colorways on any type of basketball shoe, right? Now, if you're wondering why does it have this funky colorway, it obviously is to represent the Venice Beach. It's just a nice place in LA where they do streetwear basketball, and that's just kind of like the theme with these shoes. All of these themes for the shoes have something to do that basically means something to Kobe. So I really do like that, just because it shows some type of like initiative, right? It shows the initiative of let's actually commemorate him, let's actually honor him instead of just throwing some numbers, throwing random concepts on a shoe and getting our money. So going into it, I do like the design. I do like the 3M reflective on it. It's kind of like, I would kind of describe this as like maybe like a colorful tie-dye camo in a sense. So then we have the burnt orange laces with the red dotting on them, kind of similar to the Phillies as well with that same red pattern. Gray inside of the swoosh with the yellow outlining. Then we have Kobe's signature right here on the back heel tab, and orange just accenting all the other random colorways. You got this teal going all across the bottom right here. And again, I think the teal is the best part about it. My bad y'all. Rest in peace, Kobe. We're just gonna go ahead and keep it going with the other pair. Me personally, I don't really like the gray. I feel like they could have filled the gray with another type of color. That just kind of throws me off. I'm not really a big gray fan. But the one thing I say I do like about this, I really do like this logo. It's like a vintage gaming type of logo. That's how I look at it. So you got the Kobe Mamba logo with the yellow with the teal, like kind of like a baby blue teal outlining it as well. So I really like these as well. Then on the bottom right here, you still have another Mamba logo in the orange right here, and then a Mamba logo right here on the midsole as well. Now, let's see if they have something similar on the sole, because I know the Phillies, they had something on the sole. It had his birthday. So I'm gonna see if they have any cool details on this one. So already I can tell that this sole is a little bit thicker than the Philly sole, and they probably just added more comfort on this one just because it's a low top. But yeah, this one is definitely thicker, and it's really a pain to even get out. There we go. So as you can see, this is a thicker sole right here, and it's using a Nike React sole. So if you're not familiar with Nike React, that's usually the sole, the insole that they put on like running shoes. They have like the whole Nike React series. So even though all of these shoes did come out in earlier years, they definitely already revamped the technology so that performance-wise, it can go ahead and compete with today's game, right? We got a lot of explosive kids, a lot of athletic kids that are playing basketball at a high level. So, obviously Kobe was prone to injuries, especially with his low tops, and that's what kind of ultimately made him go into those super big high tops just to get some ankle support for his shoes. So as you can see, yeah, this is a super big sole, so it's definitely going to be comfortable. And now I'm going to go ahead and try them on. Now with all my Kobe's, I usually get a 14 because I literally can't even put my foot in a 13, but the fit might be a little bit different, especially with this big sole, so we're going to go ahead and see. So I'm not gonna lie, this is painfully uncomfortable right now because this is a 13, and like I said, I do wear a 14 in all my Kobe, so this is like actually hurting my foot right now. So definitely I recommend going up a full size. But the one thing I will say, you can definitely feel the padding on that insole right there. This doesn't feel like a normal basketball shoe. It definitely feels more like a running shoe, and I'm pretty sure it would be extremely more comfortable if this was actually my size, because it definitely feels good on the bottom of my foot, but my toes essentially are literally at the peak of this shoe right here, so that's why it hurts. But other than that, bro, it definitely feels comfortable. I would definitely recommend this if you're like a lightweight hooper, if you're kind of like a guard, real agile, because I would definitely be really comfortable moving at high speeds, being agile, and being on my feet for a long time with this comfort on it. So that's why I couldn't do both shoes, but it does look good on my foot. I'm not gonna lie, it probably looks better on foot, to be honest. So I really don't mind that as well. But that's it for the video, man. Let me know if y'all like this unboxing. What do y'all think about the Kobe Venice Beaches? Do you think it's the worst out of the pack? Because that's my personal opinion. I think it is the worst out of the pack, and it's not gonna really get the love that I guess it deserves. But it's definitely showing out who's a real fan and who's not. So Thank you guys for supporting. Hopefully that you made it to this part of the video, all the way to the end. That always helps support my videos. We just reached 500 subscribers, so I thank y'all again. My next step is to go into increasing my watch hours so I can get some type of monetization, because I really do want to start talking about more of my clothes that I be wearing all of my videos. So if you guys have any more content ideas, any specific shoes that you guys want me to unbox and review, please let me know in the comment section below, and that will help greatly. So with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.